Good morning, bright eyes. It's time to get going. My tent is still kind of wet from the dew here and the rains the night before. My rain jacket got rained on quite a bit yesterday, so I'm going to put it on the outside, let it dry. But we have, though, to start off with an easy 3.5 miles down the Cochetopa Creek, which I've been following for 8 miles or more. Then it's 12 miles to the right end of the day, no more water, so I got to cam up there. Good climb right after, back down. Then it'll be nice and rolling, I think, through the Cochetopa Hills. One of the previous hikers mentioned that it has a lot of volcanic marble-like rocks to walk on, so that's not going to be much fun. But anyways, do the 15.5 miles. That means I'll only have 9 left to get to the road. I'm in good shape. So the clouds not clear enough yet. Let's see if they congregate and give me some more rain. But I'm hoping down in these hills it's not as bad as in the mountains. Well, come along with me. Happy trails. Well, a good point to stop. It's noontime, 9.5 miles in, 6 miles left to go. Curious thing, this is supposed to be the 1,000-mile point, but is it really? If you look at far out, it's at 1,003. If you look at the calculations that I've been showing in my videos, it'll be about 1,022. Why the difference? Well, the trail is a moving target. There's relocations put in every year. So at one time, this probably was the 1,000-point mark. Far out it's saying it's 1,003.8. But I disagree because I am using a more official and steady recording of the mileages through the CDTC maps version 3.0, although the file says 3.1. And that version, New Mexico ends at 794.5 miles. I've been adding the miles from the maps to 794.5 to show you what mile I think it is. But hey, any way you want it, it's my way of tracking. Another question might be, Well, why do you only have like 950 miles showing up in your summary? And that's because I didn't do the full red line up here. I did the Gila cutoff, as like 98% of hikers do. So there's always a discrepancy, but I guess it's a little minor celebration. We'll take it as we can. In the meantime, we have 6 miles to go. Happy trails. Lodging acquired for the evening. On what was a very special day on the Continental Divide Trail for me. It was nice to get out of the mountains, out of those high altitudes, and just relax for a little bit. Pretty much the trail follows dirt roads, and so there's no real trail per se for the 15.5 miles I did to here. I counted 31 southbounders, so they're still coming along. But what a special day it was. And I didn't get rained on once. It's threatening now. But for the past 3 days, I've always had to pull out my rain jacket at some point. Today was an exception. So the lower altitude, I think, is definitely helping. Along the road, too, I had my first trail magic. Guy with a trailer just pulls along and stops. His name is Steve. He's with Mary. We talked for a bit. They're from Gunnison, and they offered me a fresh peach, which I devoured later. And they know my good friend who's going to pick me up tomorrow. So it's a great small world here. Yes, I really liked going through the Cochetopa Park area, and then now in the hills. Very much reminds me of northern New Mexico, which is pleasant. So I really don't know what else to say. Oh, there was possibility of second trail magic. It turns out the last few hikers I was coming up to said, oh yeah, you're coming to trail magic. One of them mentioned, but I think it was 1.5 miles after the place I'm staying at tonight. So I'm not going to go. It's not worth it for me. I did my 50.5. I got 9 tomorrow. I'm happy. I'm good. So in the meantime, it's almost the end of this section. But yeah, it's pretty around here. I love it. So hope you enjoyed it too. See you on the trail. Take care.